Hello and welcome to Titanium Taurus Tarot, and today I'll be doing a reading for Taurus, okay? So this is for any planet or star you have in your chart under Taurus. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a cross watcher, I welcome you with open arms because heaven knows I was a cross watcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you. Now, I first want to thank you all for your views, your likes, your shares, your subscribes, and your comments. I love comments. I adore them. I do. Alright. Now, by the way, I just want to say that my readings are to give you food for thought, to give you another perspective, and if they happen to be predictive, then awesome. If not, it happens. It's just food for thought, right? Now, we all have an intuition. First of all, the way I work for readings is that I first pull cards from the Radlech Valentine Fairy Tarot deck, then I clarify those with Brian Froud's Fairy Oracle, and if I need any further clarification, I use Sylvia Netzer's Mirror Truth and Number deck. Now, we all have an intuition, and it's key that we learn how to use it, so check out the video I post on Monday. And a reading is like a snapshot of the possible future that might arise if you continue doing what you've been doing up to this point. If you don't like it, change what you're doing. It's as simple as that. Now I know, and thank goodness that we have an array of possibilities to choose from at any given moment. So all you need to do is pick one and work towards it. And I know it does not sound easy, but once you get used to it, it is easier. And that is why I suggest that you listen to the video I post on Monday to strengthen your intuition. Now, with that being said, my gorgeous Tauruses, let's get into your cards, okay? Yes. So, Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. Hakuna Matata. It means no worries for the rest of your days. It's a problem-free philosophy. Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. Lion King. Okay, so please, my gorgeous. Please, my gorgeous. The Six of Wands, I noticed it, so that one was like, I'm a turning. There's a card that fell, and it twirled. It was the King of Summer, which is the King of Cups. Now it twirled on itself. It was like, I am gonna come. Ooh, what did I just say? Six of Wands. Well, I was talking about the Six of Spring. This is the card I saw. This is the card I saw. I'm like, what? Awesome. So, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Tauruses, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Tauruses, and you got the World. Oh, with ego at the bottom of the deck. Interesting. A major clarifying, well, not clarifying, but a major with a major behind it. Ooh. Okay. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Tauruses, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Tauruses, please come forward and share. And you got the Magician with the Eight of Winter at the bottom of the deck. I am going to take a moment because I just got an idea for a video on Monday. Your insights. Well, your insights. Okay, will lead you in the right direction. Insights will lead you in the right direction. direction. Okay, your insights will lead you in the right direction. That'll be for Monday. Okay, so sorry about that, my gorgeous Tauruses. Now, please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Tauruses, please come forward and share what they should expect. And you got the Ten of Spring in the reverse. Awesome. With the Prince of Winter at the bottom of the deck, as well as Justice. Then the Six of Summer. Then the Ace of Winter. And the Princess of Spring. Yeah. Okay. Now let us clarify. By the way, I put selenite on my decks to clarify and cleanse. Purify and cleanse them. Clarify. Okay. So please, angels and guides, anyone with the highest good who has a message for my Tauruses, please come forward and clarify why the King of Summer and the Six of Spring are out. For the first set, please, angels and guides, anyone with the highest good who has a message for my Tauruses, please come forward and share the information regarding the first set. And you got the Singer of Connection. Woo! With the Spirit Dancer and the Singer of Transfiguration. Yes. As well as Tintin the Sylph. Yep. And the Death card. And the Singer of Intuition. I guess we're having a mini deck here. Mike the Myomancer. The Singer of the Chalice, the Guardian at the Gate, to close off the reading. Those are some pretty cool cards. Okay, now, next is the World with the Ego. So please, angels and guides, and if has good who has a message for my Tauruses, please come forward and share why these two cards are comprising the second set. Please, angels and guides, anyone with the highest good who has a message for my Tauruses. And he got Faf the Footer. Oh, cutie. Faffy with the Glenkner with Nellis the Alchemist behind that. So, please, okay, now, for the third set, you got the Magician and the Eight of Winter. So please, angels and guides, anyone who has good who has a message for my Tauruses, please come forward and share why these two cards comprise the third set. And you got Bohariel of the Water, as well as the Rar card. Rar. The Green Woman. Alright, next. So for the third set, you have the Ten of Spring in the reverse, the Prince of Winter, the Justice card, okay, the Six of Summer, the Ace of Winter, and the Princess of Spring. So, Ten of Spring, you're letting go of the burdens. Well, this on the card it's written let go of the burdens, but you are actually letting go of the burdens. So this card is just a suggestion. Why have I started already reading? I'm not finished pulling all them cards. Okay, so my Tauruses, please, let's clarify the fourth set, shall we? So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Tauruses, please come forward and share why all these cards are here for the 4th set. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Tauruses. And you got the Lady of the Harvest with Lattice Moon's Daughter at the bottom of the deck, followed by Los Gunas. Okay. Los Gunas with a collective of pixies as well. Now, one moment. Alright. So, let's just begin. You got the King of Summer. Now, the King of Summer is an honorable, devoted, mature, warm-hearted individual. It says a romantic partner you can trust. Excellent advice that comes from the heart. Getting involved in a cultural or creative endeavor. So it could be one of these 3 things. Alright. So it's between you are becoming this individual. You are getting these traits, or you are attracting someone like this into your reality. So it could be A, a romantic partner you can trust, or B, excellent advice that comes from the heart, not from the fart, the heart. And C, it could be getting involved in cultural or creative endeavors. One or the other. Whatever fits best for your situation, my darling. Then you have the 6 of Spring. So whatever this is that you are embarking upon with the King of Summer, it is going to be a success. Because the 6 of Spring is success, right? It's recognition. Actually, it's not success. It's the recognition of success. So, well, it implies that there was a success that happened prior, and that it has been like celebrated. The success is being celebrated, which is amazing, right? Because this card says wonderful news is on its way. Smart choices that bring rewards, success and public recognition. Right? So you did something right, and now you're being recognized for it. Yeah! One moment, please. And the cards clarifying that are A, the Singer of Connection, which could be, because the Singer of Connection talks of spiritual connection, karma, balance, empathy. So it could be, the connection could be the one that you're having with with the King of Summer type individual, or it could be that you are connecting with that energy personally. So you now have those things within you. Then you have the Spirit Dancer. Now the Spirit Dancer talks of self-expression, freedom, exploration. And one thing I'm pretty certain the King of Summer does to a T is express himself fully, because he is emotionally intelligent. And he is one of the best communicators there is, because I'm guessing that I'm picking up that he knows what to say, when to say it, and with what gesture. Because communication is divided into 3 parts. You have your nonverbal, you have your verbal, and you have your paraverbal, which is, okay, so the verbal is the words you use, which we think is mainly what we communicate, right? Then there's the paraverbal, which is the facial expression, the slight gestures, like super small, like the eyes, how they look, your expression, your tonality, and all that stuff. Then there is the nonverbal, and that is the gestures you use, the I don't know, like winks and stuff like that. Well, that was a very long explanation, but this King of Summer knows how to work a room, right? He knows what to do. And then you have the Singer of Transfiguration, which talks of transformation, transcendence, and metamorphosis. So, you got 2 singers already. Wait, you got 3 singers. 3, 4, 5. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got 3 singers. Only on the first one. Wow. Okay. So, singer transformation. Something is transforming. I feel like this king of summer is helping you. So it might be the personality traits that you have gotten, or it might be someone externally from you is helping you transform into something that is going to allow you to have the 6 of spring, which means to have a victory, to have recognition of a victory, which is amazing. Then you have Tintin the Sylph. Now Tintin talks of acute intellect, quickness, mental synthesis, and discernment. And I feel like the thing that you are being recognized for is your ability to discern between useful and unuseful information. You know? Yep. Then you have the Death card. Now, the Death card, alright, talks of natural timely endings, release, liberation. So, with that quickness of intellect and that being able to discern what's good and what's not, you are able to put a stop to stuff that is no longer useful to you. Okay? Which discernment generally is connected to your intuition. Now, I feel like at this point you have gotten so much experience with discerning things and being able to see red flags before they actually come up. Well, red flags as they're coming up. For you to be like, okay, out. I don't want you in my life no more. You know? Things of that sort. Because the singer of intuition, talks of perceptiveness, oracle of powers, awareness, and trust. You trusting your intuition, or you trusting your experience. Then you have Mikkel and Makkel. Now Mikkel, okay, talks of noticing and being appreciative for all the blessings that you have in your reality. So with the ability to perceive the good and the bad in your reality, you are also able to perceive the blessings that are coming towards you. And for the last 2 guardians, or the last 2 singers, okay. First is the singer of the chalice. Now, the singer of the chalice talks of trust, joy, patience, creativity, hope, and miracles. Because of this new ability of being able to discern between what is good for you and what isn't, you are now being able to trust your intuition and let go of all your worries and fears and have hope for the future. And due to that ability, you will be able to walk through a gate which will allow you to tap into higher powers of energy. Now, the next set, the second set, okay, starts off with the World card and the Ego card. So the World card is the World card in it's just like any other World card in any other tarot deck, right? So the World talks of a brilliant success. Yep. Talks of a brilliant success. The freedom to go in any direction. A journey that is now complete. When I see this card, just by the fact that it says the freedom to go in any direction, makes me think of a hummingbird. And a hummingbird is very high vibe animal. They're so joyous and happy. And I feel like you are now able to go through whatever it is you want to go through because you have gone through the ego card. Now the ego card is the devil card in this deck. Alright? The card says the illusion of being trapped, placing too much importance on material items, getting caught up in fear and worry. So you have learned from that experience and it has made you stronger than you were. That is a very weird thought that just popped in my head. Okay. I don't know if you guys saw it on YouTube, but I think it got brought, like it was taken down because it was weird. It was two people having sex inside of an actual restaurant in broad daylight. And the guy was completely flustered and the girl just like left. She up and left. Like once it was done, she left and they were making love like loud. I'm like, holy shit, what am I looking at? And someone actually filmed this. I'm like, holy shit. What is this world coming to? I wonder what was going through those people's minds while that was going on. I don't know why that came to mind. Well, I guess because of ego. Ego as in the devil card. Maybe they were in the thralls of passion in the fast food joint. Okay. That's fine. What? Hey, they say that when you're doing a reading, you have to talk of everything that pops into your mind. So, I just did. Now, maybe it has something to do with Fafi. Fafi, okay, well, it's called Faf the Footer, but Faf the Footer talks of earthing, grounding, centering. And I feel like maybe those people were not earthed, were not grounded, and were not centered while they were committing the act in public. Okay. As well, the Glankener, which talks of illusions, delusions, lust, projection, and clear sight. So I feel like that needed to happen for someone to clearly see that having sex in public is not the right thing to do. Maybe the guy was completely flustered. And then the next card is the Singer of Transfiguration. No, not the Singer. Is Nellis the Alchemist. Now Nellis talks of irrevocable change. Irrevocable change. Inner transfiguration. Transformation. So I feel like remembering that guy's face in that video that was completely flustered and was in French we'd say I don't know if that would be the right thing, the right word to utilize, but it's dépaysagé, which means that he can no longer like he no longer had his bearings. Like, what just happened? I feel like that is what happened, and I feel like because of that which happened, he was so embarrassed that it kind of pressed on reset, and then things like went back into order, because I think it's like, well, I'm never doing that again. But until, you know, something like that happened, you need to like, you need to have the experience to be like, okay, that's not right. Or at least see someone doing it to know that that's not right. Okay, next you have the Magician card. Right? And the Magician card talks of you can do anything. Take charge of your life. You can manifest what you want. You can manifest what you need to be a success. Yay! You can manifest weird situations to be a success. Now, I'm not saying that you actually need to be in this situation. I mean, you can be looking at this situation and be like, holy shit, I do not want that in my reality. No. Then you have the Eight of Winter. Now, the Eight of Winter talks of you have what it takes if only you believed in yourself. Thinking that you're powerless when you're not, a lack of self-confidence that keeps you from getting what you want. I feel like you've learned your experiences through what other people are doing. You've learned some things. You've learned you. How about I put it this way? You've sifted and sorted in your reality, which means you've decided what you like and what you don't like. That is the terminology that Esther Hicks uses, so I'm gonna write that down. Sifting and sorting. Hashtag. Esther Hicks. Right? So you've sifted and sorted, and like you know what you want and you know what you're going towards. But for some reason I feel like you don't believe that you can. At least not yet. But you already have everything you need. You can make a decision and stick to it. All you need to do is pick it and work towards it and believe in yourself while you're working towards that objective, is what I'm picking up on. Next, you have Pohariel of the Waters. Now, Pohariel talks of gracefully accepting change, and I feel like that is what is talked about here with the Eight of Winter, which the Eight of Winter says, you know, you have what it takes if only you believed in yourself. So basically, there needs to be a shift within you in order for you to start believing that, yes, you have the power needed to step into the magician energy. Because you have that power. You just keep it apart from yourself. Yes. Well, we all do. When we want something really, 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 really strongly, when we want to manifest something really strongly, okay, what we do is that we think about it, we want it, we obsess. Well, obsessing over it is a good thing, but we want it and we think of it, and what we do is we think of not having it. And that is exactly what will keep it away from us. And that is the worry. That is the thing that is not useful for your manifestation. Vision. Come together right now over me. The Beatles. Right. So then you have the Raw card. Now the Raw card talks of pure energy, wild energy, pure potential. That is what energy is. It's pure potential. Pure potential. Though the only thing that pure potential needs is a conduit to like focus it into one direction, which will make it even stronger. So you have the energy. All you need to do is channel it in the right direction. Basically, it's you can become the magician. You have the powers. You just have to get out of your own way to do it, which is what Esther Hicks talks about. Then you have the Green Woman. Now the Green Woman talks of natural magic, expected gratitude, wildness, untamable creativity, which would go back to the Raw card. And you have pure potential. So you have untamable creativity. You can do whatever you want. You just need to, if you want to laser focus it, it would be even better, because when it is laser focused into when it's laser focused, it will get you to where you want to get to, is what I'm picking up on. Yeah. Now, the last set of cards starts off with the Ten of Wands in the reverse. Now, the Ten of Wands would be, it's having too many burdens to carry around. And so, but this card is talking about dropping all those burdens. Being in the reverse, that is what it is, at least for this week, right? Because I'm reading for a week time span. Then you have the Prince of Winter. Now, the Prince of Winter is an intellectual, determined, focused, impulsive individual. This would be the Rar card. If it were in tarot, this would be the Rar card. Now, it says, seek out an intellectual solution to your problem, the need to act quickly and decisively, a sudden or unexpected change. Sudden or unexpected changes. Things are happening. This is the Rar card in Major Tarot. Then you have the Justice card, which talks of take the time to review the details carefully. You will win in the end. Fair and objective decision. So, if you take the time to think things through and not just be like impulsive about it, you will win in the end, which is great. Then you have the Six of Summer. Now, the Six of Summer talks of childhood or children, the return of people or romances from the past, remembering events differently in a better or worse light than how they actually occurred. So, I feel like an extension of the Ten of Wands in the reverse is the Six of Cups, which is you're dropping the burdens, you're thinking of things differently than how they actually occurred, and that will allow you to think of a new way of doing things, because the Ace of Swords is basically a new thought process. And then you have the Princess of Spring. Now, the Princess of Spring is an optimistic, enthusiastic, creative, and energetic individual. It says it's time to go after your dreams, do something that expands your horizons, let your creativity take flight. So you have the new idea, now you need to set it into motion. And that's where the Princess of Spring comes in. New action, right? Because that's what spring stands for. Spring is wands, and wands are for actions. Are for action. Then you have the Lady of the Harvest. Now, the Lady of the Harvest talks of completion, harvest, and release. So you have come to the end of a cycle, because you now know what you're doing. You have the thought, then you are putting it into practice, which is amazing. Next, you have Lattice, Moon's daughter. Now, Lattice, alright, talks of light cast in shadow, spiritual guidance, illumination, riddles. So you are at the end of a cycle, but something is telling you what to do next. So it's basically like a roadmap, you can say. And it's telling you go within and learn more about yourself, right? And discover parts of yourself you did not even know you had. And with that, you will be able to meet your collective, your peeps, right? Because the collective of Pixies talks of duty, willingness, joyful participation, and virtue. You will meet the people you want to hang out with. You will meet the people you want to be around, which is amazing. Because you finish a cycle, and now you know what you need to move on, to move forward in your life, and what will help you get there. So, my gorgeous Tauruses, that is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this, and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price. Now, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leaving me a comment, because I adore comments. I read them all. I'm going to answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all. And with that being said, my gorgeous Tauruses, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I will see you next time, okay? Bye.